Hello, it's finished. My little grimoire that I've been working in. I finally finished it yesterday, so I thought I would do a flip through for you, so you can see what I have been putting inside it. So you can see what I've got on the outside. This was obviously Millie Molly Mandy book, and I thought it would be nice to turn it into the further doings of Sarah Jane. So I painted the cover, leaving Millie Molly Mandy on the front because I like it. Makes me, it reminds me of when I was little, because I loved Millie Molly Mandy books. And it also, this is what I write on it: add to your story. It's what I've written on my other book as well, and my next book will probably have it on as well somewhere. So without further ado, let's have a go. Let's go through it. Right, I've talked you through the cover, and then this is a place where, I call it my grimoire. I don't do like magical research and that sort of thing in these things as much. It's more the way that I process things I'm going through, thinking about and everything, in an art magic sort of way. So it's a bit like therapy really, I suppose. So I'm sure a lot of people do it in the same way, you know, but this is my take on it. So inside the front cover, I went very pink, didn't I? This is a permission slip from Molly Roberts. I thought it was just so pretty, so I'll pop that in, and I give myself permission. I can be whatever I want to be. And made a little label there for my teacup. Magical tea blend. I drink a lot of tea, and I swear it's got magic in it. So this was sort of like the essence of me, really, and things that are important to me. So all these words are things that are very important to me. Then this, I haven't done much on here because this map I loved when I was little. I would sit and look at it, and I imagine living in this little village. So I didn't want to alter it at all, but I did write a little bit of stuff around the edges about how much I love these stories, and the fact that at the moment I am waiting and searching for my next home, whatever I wonder what it'll be like. So yeah, I left that empty, and also these pages, because it just felt like right to leave them. There's somebody's coloured them in. I haven't coloured that in, by the way. So we start with the first one. Listening to my inner child. This is Twinkle from the magazines that I used to have, little comics I used to have delivered when I was little. And I loved Twinkle. It's because she had a club, and you could be part of the Twinkle Club. I love being part of a club where you actually don't meet people and actually have to physically be near anybody, which suited me down to the ground, being the way I am. So I've got some of the old Twinkle comics, and I use them. I photocopied them and then use them in my journals. Let's see if I can find one. I have them on my desk. So this is an old Twinkle comic, and it's got some great illustrations in it. Nancy the little nurse, and Jilly. I just love her. I love these drawings. So yeah, I've got a little stash of those, and I use those when I do some collage. That's where these are from. So listening to my inner child and trying to silence the frightened woman, telling myself to shut up. So in here is the tale of The frightened woman. Anxiety is totally ruining her life. She needs emotional help. Oh, I've got myself in such a terrible mess. But she was about to find out that things were very different. Even though painful memories came flooding back, she had to stop and get to know simple ways to claim a future, new and improved real life, and much, much more. She started to trust in herself, wanted to enjoy fun, regain the freedom, lighten her load, chill out, make it uplifting. She focused only on what she could change and how. You can work it out. Discover the calm in you. I think that's the last page. Yeah. When did you last have the time to always come first? There we go. She pops in there. So when I ever do the little zines and I want to hide them in a pocket, I sandwich 2 pages together, put some tape inside there to create like a little pocket, and cut a bit out so that you can secrete them in your book. And this is quite a big spread here, all about sort of looking for the truth and use your intuition. Turn up your sparkle and look for the hidden gems. So these all spin, and you can see behind them. Turn up your sparkle. There's a gem there, look. Look for the hidden gems. Another one. What's this one? Oh, it's Joe 90. Another one of my childhood favourites. So I wanted this to look like planets, and it's sort of the moon in the middle, and then it opens up to this big spread. So you can see there. Bit of Joe 90 as well. I've got quite a few old annuals of my husband's, and we sold some of them, and then when I got Joe 90 out, I could not get rid of it. So again, I photocopy some of the illustrations and pop them in for inspiration. And then change the words. I like doing that. I like having a bit of fun. See, I put these faces behind as well, peeping out. It's quite a bit of work went into this one, but I really enjoyed doing it. So, looking for the hidden gems. And the next one was a bit about self-love. Be your own best friend and be gentle with yourself. What would 7-year-old you tell you? That'd be interesting. And then I've made this little hand here. And learning to be kind to ourselves. So sort of stroking it. And then, God knows where this came up out of my head, but I made a spinning flower. I can't even remember how I made it. Oh, it should be going that way around. I think it was when I was meddling with the stop motion, and I made it so that that went round. And then I've got a little sort of clear bit here. I can't remember how I did that. Feels like it's a piece of acetate or something else that I've made the pocket. And another little hidden zine. You are amazing. Oh, yes, you are. Remember, you are incredible. Just the very fact that you are here right now is unbelievable. Imagine all the things that have had to be timed just right so that you're alive and reading this. So, I ask you to marvel at that and honour the wonderful being that is you. Just look at this rose. Does it question whether it's pretty enough? Does it hide away so no one notices? Does it hold on to its beautiful fragrance instead of sharing? Does it wait for others before it blooms? I don't think so. So, be like the rose. Know that you are perfect as you are right now. And the world needs your gifts. Whatever you need is there for you. The time is right when you decide. And you are worthy of love. Now go and bloody enjoy you. Mwah. There you go. What's that one? Book in a book. There. Now this one, I was having a shit day. Really was. Proper miserable that day. And I was looking through something and I saw these trousers. And I thought, why didn't I put trousers like that on today? And I'd got some khaki trousers and a black t-shirt and I felt miserable as sin. So I thought, I want to do a spread about that. So that's what I've written here. You know, when you wake up and choose to put on those khaki trousers and black sweatshirt and it sets the mood for the boring, practical, uninspiring and dull. Are you wondering why you didn't choose something different? How can your choice of trousers take control of your day? Well, it did. And I wished I'd gone for the super shiny, metallic, groovy fuck-off trousers. Although I don't have any of those, but I am on the lookout. Okay? And then off I went and had a mammogram. Great. Right. On to new moon wishes. I don't know when this was. Moon was in Capricorn. So I wanted to try something new and be open to, honestly, thick as two short planks. That's the date. Look, December the 24th. I want to live a real, honest, raw life. Free to be me. And be self-sufficient. And I'll put my 3 wishes in here. Felt quite nice doing this. So, there you go. That's another one. Freedom is my word for the year 2023. And this is all the reasons I chose freedom for myself. And I really liked all the colours here. In fact, I've been wearing a bit more orange and pink. So, must be the colours for the year as well. So, then I made a little zine that's stuck in here as well, all about what freedom means to me. And some lovely sparkly boots to wear while you're being free. Now, this was a welcoming in 2023, and I had a lot of fun making this. I made the little cauldron, and I did little flames, and I got rid of all the shit that I wanted to, shoved it all in there, and stuck these flames over the top so it would burn. It included people I wanted to let go of, drama, just any general shit that you get. And, you know, we've had a lot this past year. So, yeah, there was quite a lot for me to stuff in there, but did it, I did. And then in here, I put all the wishes, little drops of water as all the wishes that are in there. I can get them out, let them free. Maybe I ought to one day. Shower them about, my lovely wishes. But yeah, that was that one. And then I did, I joined in, I've not done it for a few weeks now, but I joined in with Grimoire 52, which was a little thing on Instagram that we get grimoire prompts, and I think it's La Green Witch that does it, Dans Mon Crane, and Megan and the Moon. And thank you to you, because it inspired me to do some great grimoire spreads. So this was my inner fire. So the things that, you know, are my motivation, really, I suppose. Cut those out there, and then I made this little jointed tree, and I did a little stop motion of me channeling my inner flame, bringing it round and back round again. Feels lovely doing that. Feels nice doing it now, actually. I like making her. And then she can sit back down again. Oh, there you go. And relax. There's another Grimoire 52 prompt. This was the Witch's Creed. So I did a lot of background stuff in this, and a bit messy for me, but I wrote a lot of things underneath it all and what it meant to me, what being a witch, if you like, means to me. So I made this little thing that's got the things that are important to me, like creativity. I use runes and cards. I like astrology, lunar cycles, seasons and Sabbats, and the elements. They were sort of the things that I used. A little picture of me when I was 17. So there's a lot of layers in this. I think I put things on, rubbed things off. I tried all sorts. It feels quite chunky. Now, this was another prompt from Grimoire 52, Dreams in Neon. So I picked out all my pretty neon colours and a bit of collage. Picked all the things to celebrate about, yeah, myself really. Oh, I had such fun doing this. I can't remember what this one was now, was it? Ah, wax and parchment, that was it, yeah. So I thought I wanted to create some little parchment rolls and put my dreams in them. So I thought it would be nice to make a little bag to carry my dreams. So I used one of those Amazon delivery bags, which was a bit scrunched up, so it felt like, I don't know, like it looked like leather. And I created this sort of bag thing here. And so just like a pocket, and stuck around here like that. Then made this strap so that it looked sort of cartoony realistic. And this is the guardian of my dreams. I like my little grimoire guardians, and so I've got 3 different bits of tracing paper. I used some nice coloured ink and my dip pen and wrote my dreams in there. And I made these stamps using just blobs of acrylic paint and let them dry. Took them bloody ages because I haven't got any sealing wax, so that was imitating wax. And that was a bit more of the tracing paper there. I like that one. Fun. This was another prompt, Sacred Heart. I'm feeling a little bit raw here. A little bit raw. And you can sort of tell it's, I used gesso on the pages and then sort of wrote all over it. Yeah, got a lot of shit out of there, I think. And then I printed my hands to hold my heart in. There we are. So these the bits I cut out of pages, so I just sort of went through cutting out the hearts. And you can see this is me when I was a baby. I'm sort of holding myself safe. And then, yeah, see. Oh, I was feeling a bit raw here, yeah. But that's when it's, sometimes when you're feeling the rawest is the best time to get in your books and process it in colours and actions and images and words. And it can do you good and it can make you feel better. not always make you feel better, but sometimes, and but it does help you process those thoughts. And rather than being all jumbled up in there like a bag of bloody marbles going around, so yeah. It says what it is really, doesn't it? Yeah, little G. Yeah, right. Oh, no, a little bit more sort of vibrant, and yeah. This is me processing the fact that I'm having to let go of my home, start a new adventure, and this is me trying to be grateful for this gift. So I did a little zine about this. I think I was feeling okay at the time. I'm on a little bit downhill again at the moment, but anyhow, it won't be like that forever, and I'm sure a new adventure will be great. But sometimes it gets to you, doesn't it? You can't be Miss Positive all the bloody time, can you? So but it's good to focus in your book and process those things in your book. I'm not the best at explaining myself, and sometimes just images and a few words are the way that I express myself. So that's hence why we do these books. So this little zine, the gift. When bad shit happens that turns your life upside down, you feel helpless and hurt and a victim. Over time, it doesn't sting quite as much, and you see and think differently, and you start to see beautiful things sprouting out of the shit and mud. You realise that no one can take the you out of you, and you feel stronger. By letting go of the drama and seeing what beautiful things are left behind, life becomes more alive. You realise life is about living, not having. You've been given a gift of sight. You see what you really need, and it is much less than you imagined. Be grateful for this gift. Yeah. So I am trying to be grateful for the gift, and there are some days where I am eternally grateful, and some days when I feel that life's unfair. But you know, we all have moments of that, don't we? But then, before I open my last page, I decided that the book was getting chunky. So I stuck all the last pages together and then cut a section out. So I'd got a little sort of cavity to put something in. And I sat with that for quite some time because I was feeling a bit down, and I didn't go in my book. There was nothing I wanted to sort of process. I was just feeling a bit down. And then yesterday I had a shit day. and some people just, I don't know, just amaze me how inhuman, unfair, uncaring they can be. And I was angry and hurt, and I wanted to shout and scream and kick about, but I don't. I'm a quiet sort. So I got my book out and I thought, right, maybe it's the day to do that last page. And it came to me what I wanted to do, and I wanted to get rid of the shit. On the last page of this book, I just want to dump the shit. And so that is what I did. Literally, I made a toilet. Because at the end of the day, all the crap needs to be flushed away. So I gave it a little flusher. And there's the cavity here. And I made, oh, I've got them all there. Wait, there's a little one knocking about somewhere. That's proper been flushed away, hasn't it? No, it's there. Come out, you little shithead. Come out, you will. Bloody come out. There it is. Right. So after I'd made the toilet, so I made the seat like that and the lid jointed, and that's all in one piece, and stuck the cistern on and then that on, so it left this cavity for me to put the shit in. And so, yes, I've got names for these people, but I don't want to use names because there's always somebody that's being horrible to you at some point, even if it's just a random person in the street that annoys you, or the checkout person that ignores you and shouts to the checkout next to them instead of actually noticing you're there, and things like that. So there's always something, and I have got names for these specific people, but I don't like putting names on things. I don't know why, but anyway, I don't. So I thought I would be general and give them general terms of affection. So we have turd number 1, the bastards. Turd number 2, the twats. Turd number 3, the wankers. Turd number 4, the idiots. There's a lot of them. And tiny turd right at the end, the shitheads. And you put them in the toilet, shut the lid and flush it. And that is the end of my book. I hope you've enjoyed my flip through. It's a chunky little book now, but it will fit on my bookshelves. And then before I go, I'll show you I have chosen my next book, and I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but it's a bit of a chunky one. But we've gone from Millie Molly Mandy and the Little Cute Book to Magic Beans. Isn't it great? So I don't want to totally cover this cover up, because look at these magic beans. They've even got gold on them, lot. So I'm going to do something to make this my own. There, look. I can see what's going off here. And then inside there's some illustrations. There's a lot of pages. So I think I might have to take some out. I'm not sure. But I feel like this is my next one. So when I've decided what I'm going to do with the cover, I'll come and video it, and we'll make it mine. I might sleep with it, make it mine, carry it around for a bit, but it's a bit heavy. But yeah, watch this space. Magic Beans next to come.